Hey guys, what's up? Sorry I've been away for a while. Andreas just pointed out that I should make another video, so here it is. And today is just gonna be about values and just holding yourself accountable as a player, because oftentimes we're gonna get pretty upset over this game, whether it be you get great stuck, you don't check triggers, or you don't or things just don't work out the way you want it, and you end up bricking the whole entire game. But these circumstances are going to happen no matter what. And whenever the whenever these things happen, you just gotta stay calm and try to play on. I mean, for myself, what I usually do, whenever I feel like things are spiraling out of control, I just step aside. I put my decks away and just take a couple deep breaths and just take a break. And when these circumstances happen, I just laugh it off, because in the end, it's just a game, and whoever you fight, you want to still be able to like interact with them afterwards and talk to them, whether you want to trade, share other common interests, or just get to know them as a friend. You don't want to overreact and get too emotional to the point where you don't carry yourself as a player, and it become and it deters other people away from you. Because if you do that, then how are you going to how are you going to carry yourself as a player, and how are you going to deal with the other things in life that trouble you if you're going to get upset over something small? I think, because aside from Vanguard, you have you other things in life to worry about, whether it's school, paying off your loans, or just anything that is very life pertaining that could could have a negative effect on you if you let something like this get discouraged. Card games or just any sort of recreation are just supposed to be they're supposed to be for you to relax, and you're supposed to be you're supposed to just get together with friends, hang out, and some maybe grab a bite with them to either, and just get together and get away from the stress of the world. If you let if you let something like this like become turn against you, then all you do is you add more stress to your life. And that's one thing I want to mention, is just keep calm and try not to and don't let don't let these things let these things like affect you, or try or you just or in the end you break down, and you find yourself at a brick at the end of the road, to the point where you feel like there's no end, but really there are solutions. And 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 for those who don't know, it's that no matter, like, for this game, the it's very luck heavy in terms of the critical triggers, the drive checks, and of course the damage checks of the 6 point heal. Sometimes these things happen, and it's it's just how, like, the way the game's designed. You you like, if you get triple critted, and like there's not much you can really do, despite the fact that the pusher tournaments are one are one game, which personally I feel they should change it to 2 out of 3, because that draws a more crowd, that draws a more bigger crowd, and better better results. So that way you don't feel as bad if you brick. There's a second chance. But however, that's a different issue I'm going to talk about, because you hold one up. Because back to what I want to sorry, I digressed a bit, but back to what I want to say is, when you hold yourself accountable as a player, that means you want to be approachable, You don't want to cheat and try to rip people off. And last of all, you just want to be yourself and be natural to where other players will accept you. There might be a select few that are gonna probably push you away, but in general, you want to surround yourself as the right person and just be presentable as the right player. In another video, which was mentioned by Team Absolution, you shouldn't by with where on the first part they mentioned about the sleeves and such, the sleeves and the fan service playmats. You want like that. That's something you want to be careful of because there are some people who are gonna perceive you as that type of person, and there's some people who will accept you as it is, but you don't want to just like want some of that stuff, for example, and in the end, like, people just like see you as weird and such, because the most important thing is that your first impression is what will determine your like how people will look at you, like in the next coming days where they see you again at events, locals, or whatnot. And also, like, if people see you just like having fun or just like playing out of the competition, then you're definitely doing something right. And there will be people who will judge you just by the decks that just for the decks they play, but you but you don't let that get to you, because if what you play is like and what you're doing is right, keep doing it. But I don't want to drag this out too long, but um, I want to close out saying, just be yourself in a way that you will be acceptable to others, and have fun. It's a card game. I don't know what your daily stresses include, but nonetheless, I wish you all the best. Take care.